This is Emeka, a homeless boy who survived by picking bottles on the streets. One day, his small act of kindness to a pregnant woman changed his life forever. That woman was no ordinary stranger, she was the wife of a billionaire. This is Emeka, a homeless boy who survived by picking bottles on the streets. One day, his small act of kindness to a pregnant woman changed his life forever. That woman was no ordinary stranger, she was the wife of a billionaire. What happened next will touch your heart and bring tears to your eyes. Stick around and watch till the end, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, it helps us keep bringing you more powerful stories like this. The sun rose slowly above Lagos City. The sky looked orange, like fire mixing with smoke. The air was full of noise, car horns, bus conductors shouting, women selling bread, and people rushing to work. On the side of the road, near a broken bus stop, a small boy sat on the ground. His name was Emeka. He was not more than 12 years old. His shirt was torn, his shorts had holes, and his slippers had no straps. His face was rough with dust, his hair scattered, and his stomach empty. Every morning, Emeka woke up before the city became too busy. He did not wake up in a soft bed. He woke up on a curtain spread under the bus stop roof. Sometimes, when it rained, the curtain was wet and cold. Sometimes he could not sleep because mosquitoes bit him, and drivers shouted through the night. But Emeka was used to it. That was his life. He had no father. He had no mother. He had no brother or sister. Nobody called his name with love. Nobody waited for him at home. His home was the street, and his work was picking empty bottles. When other children carried school bags, Emeka carried a dirty sack on his shoulder. When other children read books, Emeka bent down to search gutters and dustbins for bottles. He walked long distances every day. From Oshodi to Ikeja, from Ojulegba to Yoba. He walked with his sack, looking left, looking right, always searching for empty plastic or glass bottles. When he found one, he smiled a little. He bent down, picked it up, cleaned it with his shirt, and dropped it in his sack. One bottle meant a few coins. 10 bottles meant he could buy bread. 20 bottles meant he could buy bread and water. Sometimes, if he was lucky and sold many, he could buy rice and beans. But luck did not always come. Some days he found only a few bottles. Some days he worked from morning till night and still had nothing to sell. On those days, his stomach cried with hunger, and he drank only water to lie to his belly. Still, Emeka did not give up. He had a small dream inside him. One day, maybe one day, he would not sleep on curtains again. Maybe one day, he would not fight with dogs for leftover food. Maybe one day, someone would call him my son. Emeka liked small things. He liked when the sun came up and painted the sky with gold. He liked when the market women fried puff-puff and the smell filled the street. He liked when other street kids played football with nylon tied like a ball, and he joined them for just 10 minutes before going back to pick bottles. But Emeka also knew big pain. He knew the sound of hunger when his stomach made noise like a drum. He knew the taste of rainwater when he had nothing else to drink. He knew the sting of insults when people shouted at him. Dirty boy. Go away. Thief. Don't touch that. God punished poverty. He was not a thief. He only picked what people threw away. But still, people looked at him like he was dirt. Many nights, Emeka cried quietly on his curtain. He covered his face with his sack so people would not see. He cried because he wanted a family. He cried because he wanted someone to ask, Emeka, have you eaten? But nobody asked. One morning, Emeka woke up early. His stomach was empty, but his spirit was strong. He carried his sack and started walking. The road was busy already, full of noise and dust. He bent down to pick bottles near a gutter. He saw 1, 2, 3. He was happy. He walked further, crossing the road carefully. He almost reached a small corner near a mango tree when something caught his eye. At first, he thought it was just another tired beggar. But when he moved closer, he saw a woman lying on the ground. She was not old. She looked young, maybe in her late 20s. Her clothes were fine but dirty from dust. Her face was pale, her lips dry. Her hand held her stomach. And that stomach was big, round like a woman carrying a baby. The woman tried to sit up but could not. She was breathing fast, her eyes half closed. People walked past her. Some looked at her but did not stop. Others shook their heads and kept moving. But Emeka stopped. His heart beat fast. He had seen many poor people fall on the street before, but something about this woman was different. She looked like someone who once lived in light but had now fallen into darkness. Emeka stood there, holding his sack, looking at her. His mind spoke 2 voices. One voice said, "Emeka, leave her. She is not your business. Go and look for bottles before others pick them." The other voice said, "Emeka, she needs you. If you walk away, maybe she will die." He bent down beside her. "Auntie, are you okay?" he asked with his small voice. The woman opened her eyes slowly. She looked at him with weak eyes. Her lips shook. "Water," she whispered. "Please, water." Emeka's heart cut like knife. He opened his sack, only bottles. He opened his pocket, just a few coins, the small money he had gathered. That money was his hope for food that day. If he used it, he might sleep hungry again. But when he looked at the woman, when he saw her hand rubbing her big stomach, when he saw her weak lips, something inside him made a decision. He stood up quickly and ran to the nearest roadside seller. "Auntie, give me 1 pure water, 1 bread," he said. The woman gave him. He paid with his coins. His hands shook because the money was almost all he had. But he did not mind. He ran back to the woman. He tore the nylon and opened the pure water. He lifted her head gently and poured the water into her mouth. She drank like someone who had been in desert. Her eyes brightened a little. "Eat more," Emeka said, breaking the bread and putting it in her hand. She ate slowly, bite after bite. Color started to return to her face. She looked at the boy again, this time with more life in her eyes. "What is your name?" she asked softly. "My name is Emeka," the boy said, shyly. She touched his hand. "God bless you, Emeka. You have saved me and my child."